Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling now on the I-5 corridor where people are already having issues getting places for Christmas. Jennifer?
Good evening. Well, WashDOT is keeping an eye on the situation as traffic increases for the holidays, and the potential for ice coming during round 2 of a storm this week is a big concern for the I-5 corridor. In fact, WashDOT is warning drivers who are heading south to Portland and even north to Vancouver, BC, to keep an eye on the corridor, keep an eye on the routes, know before you go, because Thursday into Friday, things are going to change and things could get pretty dangerous when freezing rain and snow starts to fall.
We're going to Portland and then we're heading off to Hawaii for Christmas and be back after New Year's.
For Ross and Gay Abbott, today marked the first part of their holiday journey.
The hardest part of the trip so far has just been getting off the island.
Yeah, getting off Bainbridge has been hard.
Yeah.
It started with ice-covered roads on Bainbridge Island. A friend volunteered to drive them onto the ferry so they could get to Seattle's King Street Amtrak station.
Well, you just heard that the train is still running, so that's a step in the right direction.
Yes, yes. And I think our flight's still for a go out of Portland.
They know a potential ice storm is coming, so they're happy they're staying near the airport. So it is truly planes, trains, and automobiles for you folks.
Yes, it truly is.
Yeah.
As for train travel, Amtrak spokesperson Mark Maglieri says the Empire Builder, which runs from Chicago to Seattle and Portland, is canceled for the next few days. He says service is suspended through Sunday. Maglieri says the cancellations are due to the combination of what's been happening in the weather between Seattle and Chicago and what's forecast to happen over the next 2 days. He explained that single-digit overnight temperatures and high winds can cause power outages along the tracks. If that happens, a train could be sitting at a crossing with no power. With trains depending heavily on those power systems, if the signal comes down along the tracks, they can't get the trains through, and it will take a very long time to get them out.
It's so cold outside, whatever type of precipitation falls from the sky, it's going to pretty much freeze immediately on the ground.
When it comes to driving, James Poling with WashDOT says if flexibility allows, consider delaying traveling until weather improves through Friday. Because he says we're looking at a freezing rain scenario, the National Weather Service has been keeping a close eye on the Columbia River Gorge and the I-5 corridor.
It's going to be a region-wide event. It looks like it's just a matter of who hit harder with freezing precipitation.
Those trying to get to family and friends in Portland or on the east side of the state could find themselves in a lot of trouble. He says it's going to be a bad scenario, and any chance motorists can change their travel plans to a later date are encouraged to do so.
Plan for changing conditions and road scenarios where the roads could be really slick at a given notice.
And when it comes to flying, SeaTac has been seeing hundreds of delays every day on top of dozens of cancellations.
Be patient. I think it's going to be an interesting couple of days.
Tina Nelson flew into Payne Field and is heading to Vancouver, Washington from Palm Springs via Amtrak. She says it's unfortunate the icy weather is coming right before the holidays, but she says her family in Vancouver is prepared to hunker down.
Well, we've already talked about alternative plans if we need to. And the food's all in the refrigerator. And there's a bottle of wine with my name on it.
And WashDOT also wants to remind drivers of all the microclimates in the Pacific Northwest where road conditions can change very quickly. Also, those secondary roads may not be as clear as the main thoroughfares. Reporting live in Tukwila, Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.